What's going on, guys? ShadowNinja here, and today we're going to talk about Call of Duty Warzone with Black Ops Cold War integration. We're going to be talking about all my impressions so far, my thoughts. I've been playing this. I also haven't been uploading recently. I guess it's the end of the year. I've been a little burned out, and I'm just relaxing a little bit, and there's really nothing too crazy going on in the world of gaming, to be honest. Cyberpunk, I have my issues with. I love the game, but there's an issue with save data corruption. I'm fearing, losing save data and restarting all over again, so I don't want to deal with that. So I took a break from that. I've been playing, Hades, things like that. Stuff I haven't really made content for. So yeah, I'm back here, and we're gonna finish out the year strong and continue on to next year with a ton of content planned. So yeah, sorry for all that. But getting back onto Call of Duty Warzone, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the integration that happened. I will say that this season, I think overall, is just a good step forward with the content issue with Black Ops Cold War. For some reason, I don't know any technicals, any stats, any actual facts on the fact of how much content we had at launch, but Black Ops Cold War at launch was extremely stripped back, massively, ridiculously, and it was very stale. There's XP issues now with the grinding, and apparently they made it. So there was I saw something on Twitter from a reliable person, I forget from where. I'm not gonna put it on the screen, but they went in and they reverted some of the changes to XP, making it longer to level up weapons and your rank in general. So I don't like that type of stuff. So there's those issues, but when it came to just new maps, cool. Black Ops Cold War, though, it's not my game. I'm really kind of struggled to play it. It's really frustrating with skill-based matchmaking. Apparently, just for me, just feeling like it's so ramped up. In Modern Warfare, I never had an issue with skill-based matchmaking because I was still able to, be atop of this leaderboard. It was competitive sometimes. I did have to sweat, but it was enjoyable and I wasn't, going crazy. But that's just my opinion. Now, Warzone, however, the integration, I was both mixed on this. I didn't know how it was going to go. And there's a lot of negative things I have towards it, and I don't think it's on anybody, really. It's just, they're trying to, I guess, bait people into buying Black Ops Cold War, and they're doing that via the weapons system. So, they added a 32 brand, or 30 weapons, or 32, if I don't know if the new weapons are counted in that number, but they added the new weapons into the game, and, for the most part, these weapons, can perform very, very good. But they just literally look so out of place. Now, the models seem to be updated a little bit, but the animations, guys, it's just night and day. It doesn't look like they went in and tweaked animations, which I get. Animations can be very, very complicated, especially with everybody working from home. I don't think they could really do animations, like tweaking on that, so they have that going against them. But yeah, it just looks very off. The gun placement, things like that, it just looks off. It looks like we're playing a game and then we just got a mod for the game and these are modded weapons we can use. And I don't really like the aesthetic of that. This is actually a minor issue though. I'm not going to say this is ridiculous. So more of the substantial issues though are the weapon balance of these weapons themselves. The MAC-10 is the most devastating close quarter weapon I've ever seen in Warzone. It is worse than the R09 shotgun fire Dragon's Breath. I hated the Dragon's Breath, but this is just ridiculous. This shit blows me away up close. It's unreal. As well as some other weapons, there's some weird things like LMGs can just, LMGs from Black Ops Cold War. I mean, I love LMGs from Modern Warfare and Warzone, but Black Ops Cold War LMGs are another level. Before there were some M16 issues. I haven't really been seeing any of that. I don't know if that's precise. But I think the meta, they're catering it towards Black Ops Cold War weapons still being really effective for the most part because they want to bait people into buying Black Ops Cold War, and I don't like that model. I'm worried that they're not going to care too much about the overall weapon balance with Modern Warfare weapons, and they're going to kind of make Black Ops Cold War weapons the staple of, the meta, and that could be very, very troublesome because I don't want to be forced to have to buy the game. I mean, I have Black Ops Cold War, but as a player who's playing this, maybe they don't want Black Ops Cold War because this didn't suit them. It didn't, they were worried. Being forced to buy just to rank up weapons and things like that, that's like really, really annoying because again, these weapons could be very powerful in some certain cases and they're kind of crutch guns themselves. Now, one thing I am happy about is that the equipment did not come over, just the weapons. I hate everything about Black Ops Cold War's equipment. I think those systems are just annoying, horrible, from C4 to stims to the field mic. I want nothing from Black Ops Cold War besides the weapons. So yeah, so far we got the weapons. They're good. I wish they could have been done better, a little bit more time, more thought out of, but it is what it is. We got to wait and see how it ends up in the future. Now, I think the biggest issue, like by far, this honestly pisses me off so much, is the GULAG. What an absolute shit show this new GULAG is. I really every time I die, I get reminded how pissed off I was that I died, that I have to go to this piece of shit gulag. Like, first of all, aesthetically, it doesn't feel like a gulag. It feels like Nuketown in Warzone. Oh, we love Nuketown. No, I fucking hate Nuketown. Just stop with Nuketown. Stop forcing Nuketown into my throat, deep penetrating all the way down to my stomach. Just stop shoving it down. So the gulag, I fucking hate. And I'm gonna get really aggressively ranty on this because the gulag is just awful. It's literally just Nuketown, smaller location, cut off a little bit, in a gulag. Brand, we did something new. Here's a new experience. No, this is not a new experience. I don't like the Black Ops 1 reference of you in a chair and you getting out. I don't give a shit about any of that. The gulag before, it made sense. They dragged your body, threw it into prison. You gotta fight to survive. Like, there was some thought process and it made sense. It doesn't make sense in here. And I think it breaks the aesthetic of Warzone. It's been for a while. And just the gulag itself just plays awful. It's an awful design map. Now, I'm not saying, you know, the gulag in Modern Warzone before, Modern Warfare, was phenomenal, but it worked, and there was 2 different variations, and, you know, you were in a gulag showers. Like, aesthetically, it was there, and this is just god-awful. I hate every bit of it. Don't want anything to do with this. I really hope they realize that I'm not the only one. I know a lot of people don't like this gulag as well, and they end up just going back on these changes. But yeah, new gulag, awful. My biggest complaint so far about Warzone Season 1. Besides that, the meta could be a little bit better. There's certain things. I feel like while they could have probably done more with Warzone, Rebirth Island is whatever. If I feel like I'm in the mood to play it, I'll play it, but I hate it besides that. And then Verdansk, I mean, maybe they could have done some map changes, but pretty much the only thing that came out good of this was the fact that Soap and 3 new weapons are coming to Modern Warfare and Warzone. So that's pretty much it. Or like 2 new operators, I think. Or I know Soap was one of them, and that was a big thing. But yeah, that's pretty much the only good news we got so far on Warzone. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video of me coming back talking shits about Black Ops Cold War, I guess, and some parts of Warzone. But in general, I'm a little disappointed as a Call of Duty fan with this year. I've been a massive proponent of just saying they should delay this game, this title. Let Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer carry this year, because those 2 things could definitely carry for a whole year until we got a proper release from Treyarch. But money talks for Activision, and you know, it is what it is. Maybe we'll never see Modern Warfare 2 Remastered in multiplayer, but yeah, I mean, I would hate to say this, but I kind of told everybody this was going to happen. I mean, if you like Black Ops Cold War, all power to you. I just can't get to it. And seeing some stuff with Warzone, I'm excited to keep playing Warzone, but I'm nervous for the future of what Treyarch might do to this. But hopefully Raven, again, Infinity Ward dropped off their support. I mean, they're focusing on their title, which I'm all for. I'm really excited for that. But yeah, Raven, for the most part, is probably going to be overseeing all creative decisions with Warzone. Treyarch's going to focus on fixing their multiplayer issues and zombies. So that being said, let me know what you guys think about my impressions of Season 1 for Warzone. Anything you disagree with me with, or things I didn't bring up that you don't like in Warzone Season 1 right now, or Black Ops Cold War Warzone Season 1. Long ass fucking name. But yeah, let me know in that comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, definitely drop this video a like. And for more Call of Duty videos like this, hopefully more positive in the future. Again, I want to love Call of Duty. I was really loving Call of Duty last year. Not so much this year. So hopefully more positive videos in the future, as well as some Modern Warfare videos I've planned out. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, whether it's Warzone, Black Ops Cold War, or Modern Warfare. Hit that subscribe button. With that being said, that's all I got for this one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.